So you've been thinking about moving and you've been wondering what the pros and cons of Bend, Oregon might be. Then stick around because today I dive deep into what makes Bend so amazing and also a few things to consider if you think that this might be the place for you. Hi there, I'm Corinne Jackson, a realtor serving Bend, Oregon, and today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in Bend. Make sure to stick around to the end for my top reason to make Bend, Oregon your home. Let's go ahead and get started by talking about some of the best things about Bend. Number one, there is an abundance of outdoor activities. There is no shortage of outdoor activities in Bend, and it's probably the biggest draw and reason people give for moving here. People travel to Bend from all over the world because it offers everything you could possibly want to do outdoors. Hiking, skiing, fishing, stand-up paddleboarding, running, biking, kayaking and canoeing, rock climbing, swimming, and believe it or not, surfing. Number two, Bend has all 4 seasons. If you're the kind of person that wants to live in a place that experiences all 4 seasons, then Bend might just be for you. In the spring, strap on your snowshoes and check out the many local trails we have. In the summer, head out on the Deschutes River with some friends and enjoy a nice float. In the fall, enjoy a hike up Pilot Butte to check out the incredible views. And of course, in the winter, you can hop on the slopes for some seriously amazing skiing at one of our local ski resorts. Don't like the rain and the clouds? We have around 160 days of sunshine with another 105 that are mostly clear. Very different weather than the rest of Oregon. This is one of my top reasons for living in Bend. Number 3, Bend is dog friendly. Oh boy, do we love our dogs in Bend. They come everywhere with us and are welcome practically everywhere we go. Bend has over 20 parks or trails that are dog friendly and 78 restaurants that will let you dine with your dog. My family just rescued an amazing doggo and we love taking her places, and she absolutely loves greeting all the friendly people that we have in our community. Bend is so dog friendly, in fact, we boast a 49% per capita dog population, which is one of the highest in the world. We were also named Dogtown USA according to Dog Fancy magazine. Number 4, it's safe. Not only is Bend an amazing place to live, it's also safe. Compared to other communities of similar population size, Bend has a crime rate that is noticeably lower than the average. This means for comparable sized cities across America, Bend is safer than most, according to NeighborhoodScout.com's analysis of FBI crime data. Number 5, no sales tax. We have no sales tax in Oregon. It's kind of like getting a 10% bonus to your income. It makes purchasing higher price items like TVs, computers, and cars a little easier. Number 6, car registration fees are low. Speaking of cars, the car registration fees are incredibly low when compared to other states like California, where they base the fees off of the year, make, and model of the car. In Oregon, we have a simpler way of calculating fees and are paid every 2 years instead of yearly. Fees range from $122 for most vehicles to $306 for vehicles that are all electric, no matter the make, model, or year. Number 7, incredible food and drink scene. You know you're in beer and food mecca when you can say there is one brewery for every 4,500 people in the area. And according to the Huffington Post, Bend was named as one of the top cities with the most eateries per capita. One great way to check out as many breweries as possible, if you are only here for a short amount of time, is to check out the Bend Ale Trail. Founded in 2010, you can earn souvenirs and prizes for gathering stamps on a passport by visiting the breweries found on the trail. Most of the breweries are located closely together, so you can get several stamps all in one day. We also have a growing number of food carts to check out all over the city. Right now, there are over 200 food carts to choose from, including everything from something as simple as hot dogs, burgers, and fried chicken, to deliciously prepared Thai, Himalayan, or Greek-style food, and everything in between. Number 8, small community feel. Even though Bend's population has grown to over 100,000 people, we have still been able to maintain a small town charm with a strong sense of community. I moved to Bend about 6 years ago, and it has to be one of the friendliest towns I have ever lived in. The checkout person at the grocery store that just asked, "How are you?" genuinely cares and really does want to hear how your day was and what's going on with your life. I have to admit, this actually took some getting used to because I wasn't used to people being really so friendly. Literally, as I was writing the content for this video, I hear big booms outside of my house. So I look out the window and I see fireworks in the middle of November. A private donor sponsored a fireworks show to bring a bit of happiness and cheer to the community. Here is another example of the amazing community spirit we have. Just the other day, an employee of a local hotel posted in a community Facebook group that a family had come in from the cold to warm up in the lobby. The employee took it upon themselves to post and was able to get this family over a week at the hotel at no cost to them. There really is an amazing community here, and I am proud to be part of it. Number 9, airport close to Bend. Bend also has the convenience of having an airport close by in the neighboring city of Redmond and is only about 20 minutes away. This makes it extremely convenient for people that are living here in the Central Oregon area, but commuting to other areas like Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, San Jose, and LA for work. Number 10, the schools. Bend's schools are incredible and rank top in the state, and the school district is the 5th largest in Oregon. Check out some information and accolades Bend schools receive. There is an average of 22 students per classroom. Over 100,000 volunteer hours spent in schools. An average SAT score of 1163. That's 57 points higher than the rest of the state. $8 million in scholarships earned in 2019. 80% of students continue education within 5 years of graduation. Realms School received credentialed school status by earning the rare EL distinction. According to the Alliance for a Healthier Generation, Elk Meadow Elementary was named one of the healthiest schools in all of America. 34 languages are spoken by Bend Lapine school students. Now let's cover some of the less popular things about Bend. Number 1, geographical isolation. Bend is in the middle of the state and it is surrounded by mountain passes. Portland is the next closest city and it is about 3 hours away. During the winter, the drive at minimum will be a challenge and at other times nearly impossible. Number 2, wildfire smoke. If you're suffering from severe asthma, Bend in the summer might be an issue for you. We live in the middle of the forest land and with trees comes fire. It can be weeks at a time with the air quality is unhealthy and unsafe for outside activities. Number 3, Bend has short summers. Speaking of summers, they aren't very long here. It really doesn't get warm until July and only lasts until September, and if we're lucky, sometimes in the beginning of October. Number 4, Bend's job market is tough. Bend's economy is largely tourist-driven, and the jobs that go with that tend to be lower paying. Higher paying positions are harder to find and will have hundreds of people applying for them. It's best to already have something lined up before moving to Bend. Number 5, there is very little housing inventory. Bend is experiencing a large influx of people, and because of this, both homes for rent and homes to purchase are in short supply. People are trying to rent a home can count on applying for multiple places and being one of many that apply for just one home. For people trying to buy, the story is similar. Be prepared for multiple offers and going above asking price. All of this has caused Bend's average home price to increase by 12.8% and is at a little over $572,000. All right, you've made it through the cons, and I'm going to share with you the number 1 pro of living in Bend. We have the very last blockbuster on the planet. Yes, take a trip back in time and browse the aisles for your new or favorite movie. There is also a Papa Murphy's right next door, so you can make it into a complete night and relax with a pizza and a movie. Don't worry, if you don't live here and you can't come for a visit, you can go to their website and purchase some memorabilia like clothes, keychains, cups, and more. There's even a really fun blockbuster themed game. If you are planning on buying a home here soon, I have a playlist of other videos I've done you can check out right over here that's full of information about Bend. And if you are thinking about buying a home in Bend, Oregon, I have a relocation guide you can download from the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.